Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New England Patriots and the Baltimore Ravens. On the visitor sideline, Patriot head coach Mike Vrabel. His guys losers a week ago trying to get back into the win column here. His counterpart on the Ravens side is John Harbaugh. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen. That's the rookie Tyler Luke. He begins this one. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. So here come the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their second-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake May.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll run it here with Antonio Gibson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Nate Wiggins up to make the tackle. 3rd and 6. Douglas in motion. Throwing on 3rd down is May. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down. A gain of 9 yards. And a Patriot first down.
On the ground, Montgomery. And a pickup of 3, or maybe 4. Tackle there by Trenton Simpson.
Down at the 23-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make a play.
And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Here's May. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Really smart play, especially considering how early it is in the game. If something's not there, don't force it. Just throw it away and play the next snap.
Throwing on 2nd down, May. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's 3rd down. Throw again is May. To the goal line and in. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Patriots. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
Well, we had a feeling, Mike, from talking to them this week in our meetings that they wanted to put last week behind them as quickly as possible. They could not wait for this ball to be kicked off here today, and it couldn't have gone better. They take the opening possession, they go right down the field and come away with the touchdown, and I'm not sure how many people on that sideline could even remember the score from last weekend.
Makes the score Patriots 7, Ravens nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. So the Ravens will come out, and they are led by the man who's won the MVP twice and was the runner-up a season ago. Hard to believe it is year 8 for Lamar Jackson as the Ravens quarterback.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. The early rhythm he was able to establish, he rode that to the final whistle. He had an answer for everything the defense threw at him, and if he continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate, this is going to be a hard group to beat.
Nice run on first down, leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Going to go right back to Henry. And he's going to pick up the first down across midfield and down at the 49.
A 7-yard gain.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
On the option, they give it to Henry. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
From the gun, Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the 39-yard line.
May going to look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass. 3rd down and 9. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. On 4th down, Bryce Baringer out to punt for New England. Rajante Wester deep for Baltimore. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he's used his legs to great effect this year, both with a power breakdown and by design, as you check out the league leaders in quarterback rushing yards. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Off the play fake, Jackson. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Again, right up the middle to Henry. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Kyle Duggar there to make the play. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. To throw is Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
3rd down and 7.
Now it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
On for the field goal. A 57-yard attempt.
And that one joints off the upright and in. Fortunate break, but the kick is good. And the Ravens are on the board. It's 7-3. Back to it now after that made field goal. Here's Luke to kick this one away. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Patriots offense starting to try it out for this next possession. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Patriots first down. A gain of 13 yards.
We are through 1. The Patriots out on top. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. Now, May. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The Pro Bowler the last 2 years, Nnamdi Madubuike, in there for the sack, worked his way through. It's a loss of 5. On 2nd down, it's May. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
It's a gain of 31
It's a big hit for the Patriots. 31 yards.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
He's found his receiver, Butte. Down inside the 10. And he's in. What a drop. Kayshon Boutte. Touchdown, New England.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and end result is still a touchdown.
Makes the score Patriots 14, Ravens 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. He'll be out of bounds. That's a decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup.
From 29, here's 2nd and 4. That's quickly to Andrews on the RPO. And he'll be out of bounds. There is a flag on the field. And let's see what caused it. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far. And it draws the flag. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9. Jackson looking to throw. Brought in by the tight end, Andrews. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Henry. And he gets this up close to the 40. Robert Spillane spills him there.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and That's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
2 first downs, and they are at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10.
At the 46-yard line.
That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
That one knocked away. It is incomplete. They go for the RPO. Cannot connect. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
To the air one more time with Jackson. That's into the hands of Wester. And he's in. Rajante Wester. Touchdown, Baltimore. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Tyler Luke now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Ravens are back within 4. It is 14-10.
Ravens 10. Tyler Luke to kick off.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Patriots offense. And their running back set to go once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. He'll step up and run this. He'll take this forward for about 5.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Man in motion, it's Diggs. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
Out of the gun, here's May. Quick throw here is complete. That is catch number 60 for the season. They'll come up here 1st and 10. He takes off. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Working out of the gun. It's May. He'll swing this out to Montgomery. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a 3rd down. Throwing now is May. He'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, New England.
Gain of 11. And the Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Gibson. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
2 minutes remaining here in this 1st half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. 2nd and 5. Here's May. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
That's another Patriots
To throw is May. Short pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Another Patriots first down. A gain of 11.
Made it on 1st and 10. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
Throwing on 2nd down, May.
It's actually a really nice job there on 2nd down, putting this into a 3rd and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that 1st down sack, and so often that can derail the drive, but they got a chance here to pick this up and maintain possession.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Mario Douglas. Touchdown, Patriots. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Ravens 10.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. John Harbaugh there, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Ravens, as his guys get ready for their next possession. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That one caught by Wester. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
At the 34-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Throw here down the field will fall incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time.
2nd and 10.
And it'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson going up top and looking for Flowers.
And I think at this point here, 2nd quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in that coverage and hopefully open up some other things.
Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the Ravens first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion. Quick throw taken in. And he's close to another first down. He'll step out right at that first down marker. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. This will be from 56 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens are able to get it back within a score.
Before every game, we see these kickers. They have a very set and clear routine. We're down there on the field a lot of the times when they're working through it. They start in close, and then they work their way progressively back towards midfield. They end up taking the last couple kicks right around the logo, and that routine certainly paid off here.
Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Final 3 weeks of the regular season witching hour, when playoff teams become also-rans and also-rans become playoff teams. Let's dive in. Our look around the NFL starts now. Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland. It's the Browns at home to take on the Buffalo Bills. And it's last year's most valuable player, Josh Allen. A 21-yard touchdown pass. The Bills use a late score to celebrate the come-from-behind victory. With that, time for a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. Things getting interesting now as the regular season starts to wind down. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. It was Milton Williams that time to bring him down. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7. He'll go again here with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Jackson. That's to the tight end, Charlie Kolar. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Jackson on the move. A throw on the move is caught. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
16 more yards. That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On play action, here's Jackson. This is caught at the 2. And he is out of bounds. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
Baltimore 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Henry. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Brought down just shy of the goal line.
A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Henry. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point
Back to throw. He's got a man. Take it in for 2. And we are at all time here in the 3rd quarter.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
He'll start at the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Patriots offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. Both these offenses have been informal. Is the defense going to show up? Can anybody come up with a stop? All tied here in this 3rd quarter, and it's 1st and 10. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
That's good for a Patriots. First down.
Now Montgomery finding room across midfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First down.
They'll go play action with May. A dive and a catch. Incredible.
A gain of 22 more yards. That's another Patriots first down.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 17-yard line.
A carry here from Montgomery. And he will get into the end zone. David Montgomery. Touchdown, New England. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. The PAT up and good. And the Pats go up by 7, 28-21. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. LeJohntay Wester now to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. On the give, here's Henry. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
First down. It's 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Quick throw here, taken by Hopkins. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 1 at the Patriots' 49-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
They'll try and run for this with Henry. And they're going to get the conversion here. Good run to the 44, and that's a first down.
And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
To throw is Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
It's 3rd and 10.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Throwing Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
Oh, a loose football. At least he was able to get back on it himself, but it was 4th down, so they have turned it over on down.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
The Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out, and he's had it going in the first half. really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's May. Has completed to Douglas. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd.
They'll try and run it here with Montgomery. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Patriots ready for the punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Wester on the return. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Jackson looking to throw. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
That's good.
Here's 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Henry. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Gonna go right back to Henry. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 2. At the
Pistol give to Henry. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Now it's Jackson. That's complete. He brought it to Hopkins. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line.
35.
Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. It is 1st down. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Touchdown, Ravens.
A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter.
Tyler Luke to kick off.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? On the return, here comes Gibson. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive. It starts with first down. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's May. Short pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Throwing is May. Out wide, it's Diggs. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 6. We'll set up the screen for Gibson. Into space at the 45. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's May again. He's found his receiver, Butte. And he will score! Kayshon Butte. Touchdown, Patriots. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Ravens 28.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Wester now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. Oh, yeah. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. And with that last run, that moves him over 1,000 rushing yards on the year. A nice milestone in what has been an exceptional season on the ground. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Don't worry.
The gun. Here's a give to Henry. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
That's a gain of 6.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
And that is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. He's going to have a Ravens first down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
And you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far that has proven to not be the case.
And he'll be marked down at the 7, and it will set up 1st and goal.
Another really nice pickup there, Mike, and we've seen them continue to utilize him in the passing game really from the jump, and These are the kind of numbers you traditionally see out of a #1 receiver, but at least for this game here, he's been their #1 option in this offense.
First and goal, and it's Henry. And he's got another one. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. That is 3 touchdowns in this one, and he's up to 11 on the season. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense about ready to take over once more. We're all even. 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. The RPO, that one is complete. Now, 2nd and 4. They'll drop to throw. Left side, he's got Henry. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. May going to hold on to this one. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Here comes 2nd down.
Brought down back at the 36-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Throwing on 3rd down is May. He's got Douglas going deep. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. This one caught downfield by Flowers. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. This offense still has the 1 timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. A ball deep for the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. There's that man again. Another catch. And now a timeout. We are under 10 seconds to go. From here, it's a long field goal. What are they going to do? The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. So on is Tyler Luke in a big spot. This to win the game. And this one is off the mark. It is no good. And this game, in all likelihood, is headed to overtime.
Man, that's just a tough one to swallow. You've got a chance to win the game right here at the end of regulation. But after that costly miss, they're going to see if they can pull this one out, but in overtime.
So, overtime coming up, and remember the rules now were changed in the offseason. They're the same as the overtime playoff rules. So each team gets to possess the football once. If you score a touchdown in the opening drive, it's no longer a walk-off. The other team can match it. From then on, it's next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. Any defensive score ends the game. All replay challenges come from upstairs, and we play 1 overtime period. If it's still tied, that's the way the game ends. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Ravens offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. On the option, they give it to Henry. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one. It is 2nd and 6.
Yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
This is Henry. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
He's brought down at the 42-yard
It's
line.
3rd and 4.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now a first throw here in overtime. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. This one intercepted. Picked off by Kayvon Wallace. And the Patriots are going to have it with a chance to win this game here in overtime. So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. He's up the sideline to the 25. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 33. That's good for a Patriots. First down.
We'll try the zone read on 1st and 10. And just a short pickup there to about the 44.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. Still going. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New England. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
So it's a road win here for the Patriots. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with a victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.